Have you ever felt like the world was against you? Like you were trapped in silence and darkness? Imagine that feeling, but for real. That was the reality for a little girl named Helen Keller. When she was just a toddler, an illness swept away her sight and her hearing, leaving her isolated in a world she could no longer see or understand. Can you even begin to imagine the frustration, the loneliness? It was a world without words, without faces, without sound. But this isn't a story about despair. It's a story about a breakthrough, a miracle worker who came into Helen's life. Her name was Anne Sullivan. Anne herself was partially blind, and perhaps it was this shared struggle that gave her the unique patience and insight to reach Helen. She wasn't just a teacher, she was a lifeline. Anne started by spelling words into Helen's hand, trying to connect the physical object with the letters she was feeling. Day after day, it was a battle. Helen, understandably frustrated, would often lash out. Then came the moment that changed everything. The now famous scene at the water pump. Anne held one of Helen's hands under the cool, flowing water, and with her other hand, she spelled W-A-T-E-R into Helen's palm, over and over again. Suddenly, a flicker of understanding. The feeling of the water, the letters in her hand, they connected. A concept was born. Helen later said, "I knew then that Watiar meant the wonderful cool something that was flowing over my hand." That single moment unlocked the entire world for her. From that day forward, Helen's thirst for knowledge was unstoppable. She learned to read Braille, to write, and even to speak. She didn't just overcome her challenges, she soared past them. Helen Keller went on to graduate from Radcliffe College, one of the most prestigious schools in the country. She wrote over a dozen books and traveled the world, becoming a powerful voice for people with disabilities, for women's rights, and for social justice. Her story isn't just inspiring, it's a profound reminder that the human spirit can triumph over the most daunting obstacles. It teaches us that communication is a gift, and that with determination and the right support, no barrier is too high. Helen Keller saw the world not with her eyes, but with her soul, and she helped the rest of us see it a little more clearly, too. Thank you so much for watching. If Helen's story moved you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that inspire. See you next time.